Hey guys, it's DarudeLeafStorm here, and I'm here with week 1 of the UBLN. And we're facing FireBurner, I believe his Discord name is. And his Arctic Weaviles, I think wait, no, it's not Arctic Weaviles, it's Washington Weaviles, that's it. So yeah, as you can see, we are bringing Gyarados, Miltank, Serena, Clefable, Lantern, and Heatran. So yeah, Gyarados is Flyinium Z with Dragonance and Taunt with Waterfall and Bounce. Heatran is a pretty cool set. Serena's just Defensive Spin. Miltank's Rock, Seismic Toss, Heal Bell. As we do see, and Clefable is a Wish. So yeah, we see Victini, we see Sizzle, we see Sylveon, we see Jolteon, we see Mamoswine, and we see Persian. Now, Mamoswine is a huge issue to my team. I cannot deny that. Okay, so he let off very quickly. I kind of want to get up my rocks ASAP. So I think I'm going to lead off with Miltank. And see where we go from there. So, good luck to my opponent, and let's see if we can pull out a win this week. Okay, so he leads off with the Persian. So we lead off with Miltank. Now I think he's just gonna go for a Taunt. No, my low tick. I just realized. That's interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm just gonna Seismic Toss turn 1. As we do see the Fake Out. Okay, so we see Fake Out. I might go for. He may not have Taunt. I think I'm gonna try and get up my rocks then. I mean, it's worth a try, right? Because if we can get rocks up, that really pressures the Victini early on. If he goes for Parting Shot, that's fine, because my only attacking move is, Okay, so he does go for the Taunt. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Now we can go for a Seismic Toss. Kind of wish I went for the Seismic Toss that turn. But that's okay. As he does go for the Parting Shot. Which is fine, because we're going to get 50 HP off of something. His team's really weak to Gyarados. Like, very weak to Gyarados once it sets up. Like, once they get to +2, probably, it just sweeps. As in comes the Sizzle. Okay. As we do fire off the Seismic Toss. So, we're chunking the Sizzle down already, which is nice. That is a really good, solid chunk. Okay. Here, I can go out into Brewery. Only problem is, he does have... I think I want to play pretty aggressive, and I think I want to go right out into Gyarados. Because I feel like he may have Superpower. This is tough. I'm gonna go into Gyarados. He shouldn't be able to touch me that much. So let's see. We go into Loch Ness. Gyarados. He does see that we're not Intimidate, but that's fine. As you see a sword stance come out. I'm really not worried. Sizzle. Mega. Versus... Hold on, I need to import my stats. So Sizzle, sorry, Gyarados. Custom set versus Sizzle. I think I'm just going to fire off a waterfall. There's no way he's going for Bullet Punch, right? Right. I'm gonna go out into my Clefable. It says the U-turn. Okay, perfect. So we chew this because we're unaware. And the Sizzle's still chunked. Okay, perfect. So we took no damage on Gyarados, which is nice. And we know his Sizzle is an SD variant. But now he knows our Clefable is unaware, so I guess that's something for him. As in comes Victini. I think I want to protect and see what he wants to go for. I think it's pretty safe right here. As we do see the trick, okay. So I'm gonna go into my Gyarados. And I just wanna see. Jolteon. We should outspeed Jolteon at +1. Yes, we do. Now, the question is... I'm just going to fire off a waterfall. Not everything is in range yet, so I need everything to be in range first. So in comes the Persian. That's why I went for the waterfall over anything else. As we see, no item, which is something to note. Now here, I think I'm actually going to go Serena. Instead of Miltank, I'm going to U-turn. As we do see the fake out, we got the Queenly Majesty. Let me just check. This is one of the Z move uses, right? Okay, it is. So I think it is a Z move, which is something to note. So yeah, we're in with Serena now, and we're going to get some nice momentum here with the U-turn. And get the momentum back on our side. So my Torment Heatran is a bit useless now, but that's okay. As we do see the parting shot, that's fine, because we are going to get initiative. Since we go second, we're probably going to see his Sizzle come in. And if so, I think I have to go Heatran. I would really love to go, what's it called? Miltank and get it rocks. But I don't want this thing SDing again. And I want to keep up momentum here. So let's go on to Miltank. And I'm going to click sub, I think. I think the only way he outspeeds us is if he's max speed Jolly. I actually forgot to note his team down, so let me do that. So we had Sylveon, Jolteon, Mega Scizor. So he just switch out into Sylveon, Victini, Mamo, and Persian. So we're behind a sub now. And I'm going to fire off a Toxic. As you do see the Hyper Voice, this should do literally 0 to me. Which it does. So let's just fire off a Flamethrower here. Start chipping down at the Sylveon. So it does a really nice amount, actually. As he goes for the Baton Pass. That's fine by me. So we've seen... So Mega Scizor is SD U-turn. Victini is most likely Choice Scarf. Trick. Mamoswine we haven't seen yet. Persian, well, we've seen it now. Persian is most likely Z move because we saw no leftovers. And Sylveon is Hyper Voice and Baton Pass. So let me see. With my spread of Heatran, how much is Flamethrower doing to Mamoswine? It does literally nothing. So I'm gonna fire off a Toxic. Actually, I could go for Torment. What would be better? Torment or... this is a pretty big threat to me. I'm going to fire off a Torment. As you do see the Earthquake come through. The question is, are we going to see Life Orb? Okay, we are going to see Life Orb. Now the question is he Superpower Mamoswine? I don't think he will be. I'm going to fire off another sub. As we do see him withdraw Mamoswine. So Torment putting in the work. Okay, in comes Barry the Jolteon. As we get up another sub. Okay, perfect. And here I can just fire off another Toxic, I think. I could chunk this down with Flamethrower, but I feel like he's going to Volt Switch. So I'm going to click Toxic. As there's a Volt Switch. Probably back out into Mamo. So out goes Barry. And in comes Mamo, I'm guessing. Yep, back in comes the Mamoswine. As we do connect the Toxics, that's nice. So we're going to start chipping this thing down. So how much does Life Orb Mamo do to my Fizz Def Miltank? There is no way he should 2-hit KO me. So I'm going to go right onto Miltank. Unless he's adamant, I think. Even then, he can't 2-hit KO me. So Baby's Dream's going to come in, the Miltank. As there's the Earthquake. Okay, that looks to be adamant, I think. I'm like 99% sure that's Adamant. Yeah, that has to be Adamant. Okay, so we know he's Adamant Mamoswine now. So that's nice to know. But I do need this Miltank healthy for the Victini, potentially. So let's go for the milk drink here. Is this going to withdraw the Mamoswine? And in comes Tinsect, the Scizor. Okay. I'm going to set up my rocks. Because I really don't think this Scizor can touch my, my Heatran. As there's the straight up U-turn this time. Okay, so we got up rocks for free, pretty much, which is really nice for us. As he wanted to try and get some momentum off of us, and it didn't work. So, yeah. Good thing is, we have our Scarfed Mon in the back, which is our Lantern. And it can actually potentially clean up this game once this thing is either dead or weakened. Okay, so you see the leftovers. We've seen Hyper Voice and Baton Pass so far. Last two moves could be Wish. It could be Heal Bell. I'm really not too sure about the Sylveon. I mean, he was clicking Hyper Voice versus my Heatran. So I feel like he can't touch Heatran. But I don't want to risk that. I mean, my Serena is pretty useless. So I think I'm just going to go on to that. I am pretty Spadef. I'm going to go on to Serena. Because I know Serena can take a hit. We don't really need her this match, as he does go for the Heal Bell. So that's a bit unfortunate. So we see he has Hyper Voice for Tom Pass and Heal Bell. Okay. But what I can do now is I can Drop Kick and do a decent amount to this thing. So that's Drop Kick. That does a huge amount of damage. And if he Baton Passes, he's going to Baton Pass the minus attack. So he does go for the Hyper Voice. It shouldn't do too much. Okay, just a decent amount. But we are going to get the leftovers recovery. And another Drop Kick should be able to knock out the Sylveon. Which would be nice, because Serena's might be able to pick up the first kill here. I think that should be in KO range. It should be. And the thing is, you can't really switch in anything. Except from maybe Victini, if it's a special variant of Victini. So we are going to Drop Kick again. This hopefully should knock out the Sylveon. Okay, so Sylveon goes down. And Serena's going to net herself a kill, which is nice. So, let me know all my Monster and Gyarados, Miltank, Heatran, Serena, Clefable, and Lantern. And Serena is currently 1-0. Okay, so in comes the Victini. Now here he could go for Trick. Actually, my safe play is always Lantern. I'm going to go into Lantern right here. As he is going to fire off a U-turn. That is banded. Okay, so we know he's banded Teeny now. Okay, so he's banded Teeny. So what's coming in? What is coming in here? Another thing to note, I don't believe his Scizor is max speed adamant. Let me just double check that. Scizor, Mega. I think he's more of a bulkier variant. If he's max speed adamant, he's hitting 127, which is, I believe, should be faster than my mill tank. And obviously we saw he was slower. Yes, okay, so he's not max speed adamant, which is good to know. Which means my Heatran always outspeeds. So we know he's Banditini. That's good to know. I don't know if he's calcing and seeing that I'm more of an offensive Lantern, but yeah. He doesn't really have a switch into this anymore. And I'm okay with the Victini U-turning, because it is getting rocks damage taken onto it, so that's fine by me. So Victini, Mega Scizor, Persian, Alolan, as Mamoswine comes in. Okay. Do we reveal our tech now? Jolteon and Sylveon. And Sylveon went 0 and 1. Okay, perfect. So here, I'm going to click Scald. I'm getting the opportunity to kill this Mamoswine. I'm taking it. Scarf Lantern, going to pick up a kill. Beautiful. Okay, so Scarf Lantern picking up a kill. Down goes Mamo. So, Mamoswine, which I haven't noted down here. Mamoswine went 0 and 1. And Lantern picking up a kill here. Okay. In comes Tinsect. Can you kill me? Lantern. Custom set versus Scizor. Mega. For max attack, Adamant, I'm at 119. It is a roll to kill me. So I think I'm just gonna make... I'm gonna go into Brewery, I think. I see no reason not to. Brewery comes in. As he goes for the Sword Stance. That's perfectly fine, because we know we outspeed. We go for the Flamethrower. I'm not gonna even go for Sub. There's no point. Does he really have a switch into Flamethrower anymore? I mean, Victini, I guess, but yeah. Let's just click Flamethrower. He does stay in this time, and Heatran's gonna knock out the Mega Scizor. So Heatran going 1-0. So 3 of our Mons picking up a kill so far. Clefable hit the field once on an SC Scizor. Gyarados has hit the field once versus the Scizor and just switched straight back out. Miltank has been good. So Barry comes in. You shouldn't be able to Oko me unless you go for like Hidden Power Ground. But I mean, I do have Serena. Let's go into Serena. Just in case he does have a Hidden Power Ground. Because I could definitely see it coming for Lantern and Heatran. So we do see the Hidden Power. And it is Ground. Okay, so I'm really glad we scouted for that. Okay, so Serena's now in. Here I can go for Synthesis, but that will lose me a lot of momentum. I think U-turn's my better play. Then again, you can't really do much. Let's go for a U-turn. As you do see, he switches out, so he's most likely Specs. And in comes Victini, okay. So we know Victini is banded. And we're going to get the U-turn off. And I'm going to go out into Lantern. And I think Lantern's about to net its second kill. As we can just fire off a Scald. And I think Scald might be able to clean up this game. Because he has Victini, Alolan Persian, and Jolteon left. So we're going to fire off the Scald and down goes Victini. One thing I want to check, actually, is how much Specs Hidden Power Ground does from Jolteon. If he's Choice Specs, in comes Persian, actually. Choice Specs. Hidden Power Ground. Can KO me. But in comes Persian, so he's probably just going to fake out. I really have no reason not to stay in, to be honest. Like, even though he's going to go for the fake out, like, it does nothing to us. And we can just fire off a Scald. I'm not sure if we outspeed Persian. We might do. We do. Okay, good. This is a modest Scald. And it's a decent amount. We are going to get the burn. As he goes for the parting shot. And in comes Barry the Jolteon. So let's swap back into Serena. And see what it goes for. It could just go for Shadow Ball. But I think my team... Well, I have 6 mons and they all have decent synergy with each other. So I don't think the Specs Jolteon will be able to do enough. Okay, so that's a Shadow Ball. I don't think that KOs us. Let me check. Versus Serena. Shadow Ball... Oh, Shadow Ball is doing nothing. If he's modest specs, Shadow Ball doesn't KO us here, which is nice. Wait, we're at 77. Yeah, Shadow Ball should not be able to KO us, and we can U-turn. As he does go for another one. That's a U-turn. Now, can Lantern take it? Because I really want Lantern to clean up this game. We're at... How much health? 101. There is no way a modest Spec Shadow Ball kills Lantern. So let's go into Lantern. Let's get greedy. I want the kills. Let's go for the Scald. The highest roll is for... So he does switch out. Goes out into Persian. So Lantern's going to net itself its 3rd kill now. 3-0. Goes Lantern. So low and Persian goes down. And now here I can go out into Miltank. And scout what he goes for. Actually, I can go into Clefable too. Let's go into Clefable, because I think my Clefable is more specially built. No, it's physically built. Okay, I'll go into Miltank then. Miltank's safer in that case. Just to scout what he goes for. Probably the Himpower Ground. Yep, that's a Himpower Ground. And now what I can do is I can go out into Gyarados, knowing that he specs Jolteon. And I can go for my Z move to finish up this game. So there's a Himpower Ground. And we're going to fire off the Supersonic Sky Strike. And that is going to be game. So GG to my opponent. We actually pick up a 6-0 week 1, which is really, really good for us. I'm very happy with that. And yeah, I'm very happy with my performance. I think we played very, very well. So yeah, we are going to knock out Barry. And yeah, Scarf Lantern picking up 3 kills this match. Gyarados picking up 1. Heatran picking up 1 and Serena picking up 1. So yeah, we are going to pick up the win here. GG again to my opponent. And yeah, we'll see how we go next week. I'm not too sure who we face. I'll actually quickly check for you guys, because I'm going to save this battle video, because we need that. Next week we face Ashley the Cat and the Houston Hardens. Okay, that's going to be a good match. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. It's been DarudeLeafStorm, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.